Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to Summertime Tarot. For those of you who don't know, my name is Summer and this here is a mid-November check-in for Sun, Moon, Rising, Water signs, okay? As a reminder, these are general readings, so they may not resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate, be sure to check out your Moon, Rising sign readings, okay? But good news, you guys, the channel finally did reach 500 subscribers. So, I was, planning on doing some kind of celebratory something or another. Comment down below what you guys would be interested in seeing for that, a video or a giveaway, whatever it is, you guys would like, I'd be interested in hearing so that I can, do something that you guys would actually want to see. You know what I mean? But what else did I want to say? I think that's it. But let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start with Cancer and then I'm going to work my way down alphabetically. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with Cancers here. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Cancer, Sun, Rising sign. Excuse me. Okay. So we have here gratitude and thanks and follow your dreams. Bottom of the deck we have affirmation for acceptance. Okay, so with this affirmation for acceptance, you guys may be experiencing a lot of kind of like maybe even chaos or maybe even fears, just things changing, and it's like a need to kind of accept where you are, right? I feel like here with this follow your dreams, you guys are wanting to maybe start anew or start afresh, following some kind of new path or new project even, but you may be feeling like, when's my big break gonna hit, or when am I going to get there, or maybe even like, oh, I don't know, what I'm doing or if it's going to work. Maybe even kind of doubting yourself or kind of fearing that, what you want isn't going to come to pass. And so it's a need here with this gratitude and thanks to be, be present in the now and to be thankful and grateful for what it is that you have now, to, be aware of all of the things that you have accomplished thus far. And that's going to help you to kind of, keep chugging along, keep pushing, and to feel, ready and able to have what it is that you want. But if you're kind of focusing on, what isn't working or how far you have to go or everything that you have to get done, it's going to be hard for you to feel, your best and to feel like getting up and moving. You feel me? But let's go ahead and see what else wants to come out. Okay, so we have on the bottom of the deck here disappointed. So something may have shifted in your life recently. Maybe you experienced, some of you may have even experienced like maybe a work change or just a change in some way that kind of left you disappointed, and now you're trying to kind of rediscover yourself or rediscover a path or find a new way of doing something, and that may be kind of wearing on you. Right, yeah, with this grief showing up here, you may be feeling just overwhelmed with your emotions, and really just trying to kind of pull yourself up out of a hard place, and here with this receptive, it's going to be important, right? The images look very similar. It's going to be important for you to kind of be open and receptive to positivity, right? To focus on gratitude and thanks, to be open to positive energy, right? In order to pull yourself up out of this hard space. But if you're kind of focusing on all of the heartbreak or the pain or the disappointment, it's going to, it's going to be harder for you to kind of pull yourself up or to keep going. Okay, so just make sure that you try your best to kind of, maybe get out in nature or connect with people who, just make you feel good, friends, family. It may be good to, kind of set your intention about what it is that you want going forward, and to, have faith and to have persistence and belief that, you can make it happen. All right. But let's go ahead and see what you need to be aware of for the remainder of November. Right, and be open to, like a helping hand, right? Don't feel like you have to do it all by yourself or all alone, right? Yeah, we have the Ten of Wands in reverse. Right? You don't have to kind of hold on to, this grief or this pain, and feel like, you're doing it all by yourself, or overworking yourself or overstressing yourself about, something that you can't change or something that's not in your control, right? Kind of let go of that need to kind of control, that need to kind of have answers now or to get there now, right? But to kind of let that go and to be present where you are and to kind of accept it and to allow it to be, so that you can move in a new direction, so that you can find a new way of, being, of feeling. Okay, so we have Ten of Wands in reverse, Nine of Cups in reverse, the Empress, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Five of Swords. Bottom of the deck here we have the Knight of Cups. So I feel like, with this Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck, you may be kind of caught up in the feels, right? And you kind of want to kind of move away from all of this, overwhelming grief, these feelings, these, heavy feelings that are kind of weighing on you. But I feel like in order for that to happen, there's going to be a need to accept that it is possible for you to move away from this feeling, right? But if you kind of hold on to the idea or the belief that, you'll never, like the song that's coming to my mind is never gonna get it, never gonna get it, right? If you feel like you can never have what it is that you want, or if you feel like you can never let go of or be free of this kind of lowly or heavy feeling, or this kind of self-doubt or this fear, right, it's going to be hard for you to kind of shake free from it, because it's the main idea, it's the main belief that you're holding on to, right? So in order for you to kind of reach this Nine of Cups, you're going to kind of have to let go of this idea that it's not possible for you to have abundance, for you to be happy, for you to kind of have stability, for you to have what it is that you want, right? But if you spend all of your time kind of focusing on what isn't working or what isn't possible, right? This kind of belief that isn't possible, it's going to be hard for that to happen, right? So just make sure that you're spending time, nurturing on yourself, loving on yourself, healing on yourself. It may be good for you to kind of let go of, these feelings and kind of get more into your body, into the present moment, right? Spend some time in nature. Maybe even kind of spend some time connecting with other people that, like I was saying, that uplifts you, that are supporting, right? And to, move away from people, places, and things that kind of influence you in a negative way, or make you feel less than, or make you feel like what it is that you want is impossible, right? Move away from those people, move away from, that energy, so that you can feel more like yourself, right? And feel, better about yourself and better about your current situation. Okay. But let's go ahead and get some advice for the Cancers here. Right, some of you may be spending a lot of time alone, or kind of in your thoughts or in your feels, and it may be beneficial for you to spend some time with connecting with other people, or even animals, right? It could be good to kind of connect with a dog or a cat, right, to kind of get that loving energy around you, so that you're not kind of stuck in lowlier thoughts or lowlier feelings. So what's the advice here for Cancers? Whoa. Okay. So we have, be gentle with yourself. So it reads, take your foot off the gas and don't push yourself so hard. If you need to rest, then take a break. The world won't fall apart if you nap. Renew, dear one. You are a treasure. Be gentle with yourself. Okay. And then we have, embrace your sensitivity. Your sensitivity is the sacred gateway to your intuition. It's that special receptive radar that picks up energy and signals. In fact, your sensitivity is one of your greatest assets and the key to your survival. The more you connect with it, the more miracles and synchronicities you'll attract. And then we have a new day. Let go of what was in order to make room for what's to come. It may be time to release a relationship that has run its course, a job that's lost its luster, or a depleting commitment. The past is over. What's done is done. Acknowledge the feelings, learn from the experience, and give yourself permission to release any negative emotions or guilt. When one area of your life falls apart, new opportunities fall into place. Yeah. So some of you, right? Some of you may be feeling, this kind of grief because, you had to kind of let go of maybe a person or a situation, maybe even a job, right? And it may have been like really important to you. And it's just important for you to, be gentle with yourself, to accept your feelings, but to not let your feelings kind of overwhelm you or keep you in a kind of lowly space, right? But to allow yourself to feel what you're feeling, but to embrace the fact that, a new day will come. New feelings are possible. It's just about kind of connecting with that new reality, right? And not wallowing in this past reality or this past experience, right? Because, it is possible for you to connect with a better one, a new one, but it kind of starts with you kind of embracing it and believing that it's possible, okay? But that's all I have for you, Cancer. Hopefully it helped you in some way. Let me know down in the comments how it resonated. If you liked it, make sure that you give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I truly appreciate you and hope to see you soon. I'm going to go ahead on to Pisces. So peace out. Pisces, let's go ahead and see what's going on with you. Ooh, okay, that one doesn't come out there. Shout out. So bottom of the deck here, we have change and progress. All right. So some of you may be in a space right now where you may be unhappy with your current, right? I'm seeing a lot of love here. So you may be unhappy with like the current state of your love life, right? Or it could just be that you're kind of unhappy with kind of like how things are currently going for you, be it in love, be it in just platonic relationships, familiar relationships, or even kind of work, family, that kind of thing. And I feel like here with this fire magic, you're wanting more love, you're wanting more, happiness and fulfillment in your life. But you may be kind of distancing yourself from other people or disconnecting or feeling a bit disconnected from other people at this time. And with this strength and resilience here, I feel like you may be you could be being very hard on yourself, or maybe even just being hard on other people. You may be kind of feeling like just strange or even just unhappy, like I was saying, and you want more happiness, you want more fulfillment in your life. But it's going to be important for you to kind of accept love, but also we have accept love and give love, right? So make sure that you're, connecting with people who bring you happiness, who bring joy into your life, and that you're also, allowing yourself to feel what it is you're feeling and not feel like you have to kind of hide it or shove it down, because, the only way you can kind of change anything is to kind of accept it, right? To first embrace it, to allow it to be what it is, to, look at it and then decide, hey, I want to make a change, and then start about that process. Okay, but let's see what else wants to come out here. All right, some of you may be like currently, wanting either to kind of break away from one relationship and to kind of manifest a new one, right, in love. Or it could just be, you are feeling, a bit unhappy with your current kind of relationships, be it romantic or platonic, and you kind of want to feel more connected, to feel more loved in your life, right? But let's see. Yeah. Okay. All right. So bottom of the deck here we have embarrassed. Okay. So you may be feeling like, with this embarrassed here on the bottom of the deck, like you have to kind of hide yourself, or maybe even kind of change yourself in order to receive love. You know what I'm saying? Right? With this trapped here, like I was saying, some of you may be at a space right now where you may be unhappy with your current, I'm stuttering. Oh my gosh. Your current like love life. You may be feeling kind of trapped in one relationship or another, or just kind of trapped in your life where you're just, not as fulfilled or as happy as you would like to be. And you want to kind of change things. You want to kind of go in a new direction, but you're uncertain about what you should do. Right? And it's just going to be important here, I feel, with this curious, to kind of get curious, to be open and receptive to a new way of doing things, a new way of being, even a new way of connecting with yourself and connecting with other people, right? With this hopeless showing up, right? It's a need here to kind of detach yourself from this hopeless feeling. I feel like this hopelessness is kind of making it hard for you to see where it is you should go. Because you feel like no matter where you go, it's going to be the same, right? So it's going to be important for you to kind of get curious, to get excited about new possibilities, about having what it is that you want, right? Because if you're like trying to manifest, be it, a new relationship or just more happiness and fulfillment in your life, if you feel hopeless, you're kind of just going to kind of attract more of that same feeling. So make sure that when you're spending time kind of imagining or thinking about or brewing up, right, what it is that you want, that it's not coming out of a space of hopelessness, but it's coming out of a space of curiosity and hopefulness, right? For more happiness, for more fulfillment. Okay, but let's go ahead and see what you need to be aware of for the remainder of November. So we got the Five of Cups. Yeah, so that's more like that that kind of hopeless feeling, right? Right, and it makes sense, right? With this trap, it could even just be, because of COVID, you know what I'm saying? You may just be, kind of stuck in the house and feel like you like, you know what I'm saying? So just make sure that, you're doing something to kind of lighten the feels, so that you're not kind of stuck in this hopeless space. Ooh, wait a minute. Okay, fine. All of those just fell out, but let's see. Yeah, I feel like some of you may be feeling a bit lonely. Right? You may be feeling a bit overwhelmed by, just everything. Be it work, be it school, be it, feeling like, you just want to change in your life because, you're not feeling as fulfilled or as happy as you want. And because of that, you may be kind of like distancing yourself from other people, or just feeling, not your best. And so I feel like, it's important for you to be aware of these feelings, right? And not try to kind of shove them down or push them away or disconnect from them, right? But to be aware of them and allow them the space that they need to kind of flow through you, so that you can move past them, right? And connect with more positive emotions, more positive feelings, right? But if you don't give them the space and the time that is necessary for them to be processed, for them to be felt, and you kind of shove them down, they may end up kind of affecting you in more areas of your life than is necessary. So just make sure that you allow yourself to feel what you're feeling. If you need to talk about it maybe, with a friend, a family member, a confidant, a therapist, whatever it may be, right? Don't feel like you have to kind of do everything by yourself. Or that you're just kind of alone, and that nobody kind of understands you, or nobody wants to help you, but that you allow yourself to be helped and to connect with other people, so that, your spirits are uplifted, and that you're not kind of, weighed down by negative emotions and feel kind of stuck and trapped in these feelings. Okay? Let's see if I can pick up anything else. Yeah, I feel like it's important here for you to kind of set your intentions about what it is you want going forward. Right? What is it that you want, right? If you do kind of resonate with, feeling maybe, trapped in a romantic relationship, spend some time kind of figuring out why you feel that way, and not kind of avoiding it, right? Because if you kind of avoid it and be like, oh no, everything's fine, things be popping off when you do that. So just make sure, you spend the necessary time kind of allowing yourself to kind of feel your feelings, so that your feelings aren't ruling you. You feel what I'm saying? But let's go ahead and get some advice Pisces, yep. All right, and if you do feel like, something has come to an end, be it a relationship or whatever it may be, kind of honor that feeling and don't kind of dismiss it. Okay, listen to yourself. Right? Because if you don't, if you don't honor your feelings, they end up kind of biting you in the butt. Hey, man. That's just my 2 cents. Okay. Oh, that's okay. Okay. Oh. So we have here wishes fulfilled. Your wishes have been germinating. They're deeply planted in the soil of the loving universe, and fulfillment is here or just around the corner. But faith is required. When we put ourselves out there, it's easy to get deflated if what we want doesn't materialize right away. Have confidence. You are more than capable of manifesting your deepest desires. It's all happening, dear one. Okay, and then we have believe. There's magic all around you. Open up to the wonders of the universe. Notice the connections and synchronicities. Follow your feelings and believe with all your heart. We successfully manifest our dreams when our feelings are in alignment with our plans. From that sacred union, the right ideas take shape and the best relationships blossom, and the stuff that's meant to be easily falls into place. Everything is possible. Okay, and then we have tell the truth. Communicate with integrity. You may need to level with someone. This person could even be you. Are you saying you're fine when you don't mean it? Are you swallowing your needs because you don't want to rock the boat? When we hide the truth, it eventually comes out in destructive ways. I just said that. Hey, I'm not laughing at nobody. I was just amazed. Okay, but act with integrity and say what's on your mind. While honesty may lead to short-term discomfort, your long-term peace and happiness are worth it. Okay, and then we have your purpose is joy. Your purpose has nothing to do with how you make a living. That is your vocation, mission, or inspired passion. All worthy, but your purpose is much simpler and bigger. Your purpose is joy. It's about discovering, nurturing, and celebrating who you truly are and knowing and loving yourself at the deepest level. Okay, and we have a new day. Let go of what was in order to make room for what's to come. It may be time to release a relationship that has run its course, a job that's lost its luster, or a depleting commitment. The past is over. What's done is done. Acknowledge the feelings, learn from the experience, and give yourself permission to release any negative emotions or guilt. When one area of our lives fall apart, new opportunities fall into place. Okay, then we have give each other space. Sometimes it's hard to work out our differences when we don't have enough space. So take a step back to create room for authentic conversation. Perhaps you need to consult with a therapist to guide you through the emotional thicket, or maybe you just need some new tools for healthy communication. Whatever it is, don't try to fix it right now. Give each other space. Okay, and then the last card here we have you did it. Hooray, success is here or just around the corner. You've worked hard and your efforts are paying off. Congratulate yourself and truly savor your fantastic victory. Just remember that success comes in cycles, so we can't be at the top of our game 24/7. We succeed, celebrate, rest, renew, and succeed again. Know where you are in this journey. You did it before and you'll do it again. Okay? Yeah. So I feel like, some of you, it may be, a relationship, or it may be, like a job or something where, feelings have changed. Your desires have changed, or just something has changed. And it's a need here to kind of accept that it's changed and allow yourself to believe that you can have what it is you want. It could be that maybe you want a new relationship, or maybe you want to improve the relationship that you're currently in. Maybe you want a new job. Whatever it may be, just kind of allow yourself to be honest with yourself about how you're feeling, right? Because if you're not honest about your feelings, it's going to be hard to kind of change anything or to improve anything. Okay. But allow yourself to feel your feelings, give yourself time to kind of process, to figure out what it is that you want to do, and then kind of move forward with the faith and belief that, what it is that you want, you can have. Okay. But that's all I have for you, Pisces. Hope this reading helped you in some way. If you liked it and it resonated, be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already so you can see more videos like this one. I truly appreciate you and hope to see you soon. I'm going to go ahead on to Scorpio. So peace out. Okay, so Scorpio, let's go ahead and see what's going on with you. Oh, okay. So that one is a pop out. So it looks like, you guys may be moving from one cycle to the next. You may be wanting more joy and happiness and fulfillment in your life here. But I feel like it's a need to kind of believe that you can have it here. And to embrace where it's present, right? Embrace joy and delight in the present moment and not feel like you have to wait until you reach this goal or you have this or you meet that special someone, right? But embrace your happiness, embrace your joy right here, right now. Okay. So bottom of the deck here, we have gratitude and thanks. Yeah, I feel like, with this affirmation for healing the heart, right? Some of you may have experienced, some heartbreak, some pain recently. And you're working on kind of pulling yourself out of that energy or moving past it, right? And I feel like you've been working hard here, right? Because we have seasonal harvest and you're starting to see like the fruits of your labor. You're starting to see things change, but you may be feeling like it's not changing as fast as you want it to, or you're not getting the rewards or the happiness or the joy as quickly as you expected. And it's just important for you to kind of allow yourself, right? I feel like this is, the water signs are kind of going through an emotional time right now, right? And it's kind of like needing to embrace your emotions, to allow your emotions to be what they are and not to feel like you have to change them, right? Because, they're going to change on their own, right? But it kind of starts with you allowing yourself to feel what it is you're feeling, to allow yourself to be where it is you are. Because if you kind of fight it, right, you can't fight the funk, right? I'll be saying some weird stuff, but you can't fight your feelings. And the more that you kind of try and fight the current, the more it's going to kind of pull you under. So, right, don't kind of try and fight it, but like allow yourself to kind of coast, right? Allow the feelings to be what they are, accept them, and don't feel like, something's wrong with you or something's wrong with your life because you're feeling, sad or things aren't exactly as you want them to be, right? It's okay. Things are going to change, right? The only constant is change. So this, you're not going to stay here forever. You're not going to stay in this space forever. Just allow yourself to be where you are, right? Allow yourself to be comforted by the people that are around you, be it family, friends, right? Pets. Allow yourself to be where you are, because eventually it's going to change. And this process, this space that you're in currently is going to, it's going to give you something. It may not be what you expect, but I feel like, it's going to give you a lot of clarity about yourself, about where you come from or what you've experienced thus far. And it's going to enable you to kind of help other people and to improve the lives of other people because, hey man, what do they say? I don't know what they say, but let's see what else is going on here. And it may be beneficial for you to do some gardening here, right? To kind of get out in nature, to connect with the earth, to ground your energy, right? In whatever way that you feel comfortable, be it, exercise or gardening or playing with your animals or even kids, Okay, so bottom of the deck we have here disappointed. Yeah, that was on the bottom of the deck for Cancer as well. So yeah, I feel like, you guys have experienced some disappointment in the past, right? And it may be showing itself up again here in November, right? It could be, for some of you with, your birthday coming up and such, you may be feeling like you haven't progressed as much as you want, or you're not exactly where you want, and that may be causing you some disappointment. It may be bringing up some old buried feelings, and it's time for you to kind of like look at it, see it for what it is, and to allow yourself to feel it. Okay, so we have here stressed, fulfilled, and relieved in reverse. Yeah, I feel like, like I was saying, some of you may not be feeling like you're getting your just due, or you may not be feeling like you're receiving all that it is that you want, right? All the fulfillment, all the joy that it is that you want in your life, all the success even that you want. And that may be stressing you out. That may be stressing you out here. You may be feeling like, you have to do everything on your own, or you don't have any support. And that may be causing even more, stress or hard feelings or heartache for you. Right? But I feel like here it's kind of time for you to kind of tap into all the good things in your life, to explore maybe even some new things that bring you joy, and to accept help from other people. Right? It's a lot of animals here. Like, it may be good, to connect with your animals, or just to connect with, kids even, like I was saying, to kind of uplift your spirit. Right? So that you're, right, just to kind of embrace that kind of childlike, happy, fun energy, and not feel so, weighed down by all of the stress of life, right? To let go of the things you can't control. Okay? But let's see what you need to be aware of for the remainder of November. Right, I'm getting drawn to this ladder here, and it's making me think of the song, we fall down, but we get up. Right, we fall down, but we get up. You can always get back up. Get back up again. Come on now, get back up again. Get back up again. Okay, you don't have to stay down. You don't have to kind of allow your feelings to make you feel like you're just, kind of stuck in this kind of low, sad space, or just gonna be stressed out and disappointed forever. That's not gonna be what it is, because you're gonna change around. It's gonna change, baby. It's gonna change. You just gotta believe it. Okay. Okay. Okay, bottom of the deck here we have the Hangman. Okay. So some of you may be kind of here with this Three of Cups. You may be kind of avoiding your feelings, right? You may be even like using, I hate to say using, but like maybe going to maybe partying or food, whatever your kind of vice is, to kind of avoid these sad feelings, these stressors. Okay, just make sure that you are kind of putting your energy into things that are beneficial for you for the remainder of the month. Okay, don't kind of try and avoid your feelings, or kind of get sucked up into like these lowlier or sad feelings, or kind of divert your attention to maybe, binge watching or whatever it may be, right? To avoid this stress. But make sure that you're spending time, on things that are good for you, be it you know, healthy foods or exercise or whatever it may be, so that, you know, because I feel like if you don't, you may kind of beat yourself up more, which may make it, you know, keep you in this sad space. So just be aware of your tendencies, right? To kind of connect to like what it is you do when you feel sad, right? And try and do something new, right? Do something better that is more beneficial for you, right? Yeah, just so just be aware of yourself and your emotions, so that you don't kind of revert back to you know, your vices, be it binge watching or, you know, eating, you know, foods that aren't so good for you or whatever it may be. You know, just kind of try and replace those habits with more healthy habits, so that you feel more in control of the situation going forward, and so that you can bring in, you know, newer energy and happier, more joyful energy. Okay, but let's go ahead and get your advice. Excuse me. Okay, anything else? Okay, wait a minute. Ooh, all right. So we have breathe deeply, breathe big, let it all in, expand your fabulous belly. Who cares if your jeans feel too tight? Here's an idea: buy a roomier pair. Deep, full breaths invigorate you. They release sadness and allow ecstasy to flood in. Pause, inhale a long, slow, big, delicious breath. Exhale. Remember, whenever the going gets tough, take a deep breath and trust that you are capable of greatness. Okay? You are loved. You are enough just as you are, and you are loved. If you don't have a model for love, imagine yourself as a child. Perhaps you have a favorite picture of yourself as an adorable 5-year-old. Look into your own sweet eyes and acknowledge just how special you are. That child inside still needs your tenderness, and so does the adult you. Please don't abandon yourself. Instead, tap into the ocean of love inside. Then we have share your gifts. Your creativity positively impacts the world. It's ripe with beauty and innovation. Everyone benefits from your art, especially you. Get to know your talented inner muse. Nurture your vision. Your unique gifts are meant to be shared. Okay. Then we have you can't please everyone. When you're focused on living up to other people's standards, you aren't spending enough time raising your own. Some folks expect you to act a certain way and march to the beat of their boring drum. They find safety in sameness, but you have beautiful music inside you. Your flair is meant to be shared. Don't shrink to fit in or get approval. Instead, dump your need to please and just be your magnificent self. All right, and then your final card, we have a new day. Let go of what was in order to make room for what's to come. It may be time to release a relationship that has run its course, a job that's lost its luster, or a depleting commitment. The past is over. What's done is done. Acknowledge the feelings, learn from the experience, and give yourself permission to release any negative emotions or guilt. When one area of your life falls apart, new opportunities fall into place. Okay? But that's all I have for you, Scorpio. I hope this reading helped you in some way. Don't forget to let me know down in the comments how it resonated. If you liked it, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, so you can see more videos like this one. I truly appreciate you and hope to see you soon. Peace out.